Good morning, everybody. So I wanted to introduce myself on here. My name is Haley Watline. I am a 22-year-old wildlife pyrography artist, and I create things like what's on the wall behind me. I have links there. I've got my golden trout, walleye, and a white-tail buck over there. But those are a few things that I have available right now that I have created. And so, yeah. Just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself and what I will be doing on this channel. So I will do a lot of uploads on my business and how I do my artwork. Right now, I'm not going to be doing any updates on or videos on how I do my artwork, at least new ones. I can use old ones from TikTok, but my wood burner quit on me yesterday. So I had to order a new one. So hopefully by the end or middle of next week, I'll have my new machine. And then I gotta send the old one back to be fixed. But can I give you a rundown of things that I have going on right now and a little bit about me? And hopefully you guys can stick around and follow along because I'm gonna get more serious about YouTube and creating videos. So yeah, I'm really excited to start something a little new and hopefully make something out of it, and hopefully it'll help my business. So yeah, but I am based out of Washington in the Methow Valley, so I'm outside of the Cascade Mountains here, and I'm surrounded by wildlife, animals, nature, all that stuff. I love fishing, horseback riding, hiking, all of this stuff outdoors. I go to the lake all the time in the summer. I try to go outside as much as possible. I love adventuring outside, and I love creating art that resembles that. So yeah, I do a lot of fish. Fish is kind of like the main thing that I do, but I also do a lot of wildlife portraits. I also do floral designs, and I also do custom work. The only thing that I don't do typically is pet portraits because they stress me out beyond like anything else. It is crazy how much it stresses me out, so I just don't do that often at all. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. Is I do wildlife portraits mostly and floral stuff like that. And I do fish as well. So like my giant walleye behind me or my little golden trout over there that I showed you guys earlier are kind of a few things that I do. And I also have this big one that I was working on. I did a similar one already, but I was working on this one, and halfway through my brook trout, my machine died, so that one has to be put on hold for a little bit. And yeah, so I do all of that stuff. I want to make videos on what I create. I also create other items like calendars, which I have right here. This is my 2026 calendar. I still have a price tag on it. This is my personal one, so this is my calendar here, and it's got photos of my artwork from the last year. These are my favorite pieces that I've done. There's Bighorn. There's my little raccoon. Brook trout. This is my bronc rider. This one's up at a lodge right now. Same with the bighorn. That's the other 3 trout piece that I did. That one sold at one of the Christmas markets that I did, which was really, really surprising, and I'm so thankful for. And that's the first horse one that I did. I recently did a mule piece as well, mule portrait. That one also sold, so I'm thinking of doing another one. There's a rainbow trout going after a fly. There's the owl. I'm making another owl like this on a smaller slab of basswood as well, but this one was a special one. And this one was a photo of a mount of a white-tailed deer of a customer. She also ordered like a whole bunch of other pieces, but this one was a custom one. So she wanted to have drop tines put on it, so I did drop tines, but I based this off of the mount that she had and sent a photo of. So I added the drop tines, and I took one of the tines up above, one of the points from up above, and removed it so it looked a little more natural. So, and then there's a giant brown trout that I did. That one was on a 3-foot by 1-foot piece, just like the walleye up there. And then lastly, that's a cutting board that I did. You can't see it very well on here, But this is a cutting board I did for my mother-in-law, and it has my logo in the middle, and then it has like this the floral leather tooling kind of design around it that I wood burned in. It was really cool, really fun project. But like, I create things like calendars. I also have cards and stickers and all sorts of things. So I try to branch out as much as I can, and create different things. I also do like wooden utensils or coasters, stuff like that. I did a bunch of ornaments during the holiday season. Those were really popular. I do a lot of charcuterie boards and cutting boards, stuff like that as well. So I kind of have a vast range of things that I do, and I'm trying to get a larger audience on that. I had a lot of momentum in TikTok a while ago, but that kind of just went away. I don't know what happened. I think it was after I broke my ankle and had to have surgery that I wasn't posting as consistently, and then I kind of lost all momentum. So I've been stuck around the same follower count for forever. So I'm hoping that YouTube maybe has the answers for me and helps me out. So yeah. Anyway, so my business is called Cattle Call Pyrography, and I started it in January of 2024. So it's been 2 years now that I've been doing it. And I started out when I was 21 years old. I'm 22 right now. I'll be 23 this year. And I started out just drawing and doing things, and I was kind of bored. I work from home, so on my free time when I work from home, I didn't really have anything to do besides clean the house or other things. But if the house is already clean, what do I do? So I came up with wood burning, and the first few wood burnings that I did were not good at all. It was terrible. But the thing about it is I stuck with it. I learned new skills, and I learned things through trial and error, and I think that's the best route that you could take for this. And it has paid off immensely. The amount that I have learned and have grown has been more than I ever thought I could, and the doors that have been opening for me have been insane. I never thought, for one, that I would be an artist at all. I never ever thought I would be. So I never thought about the possibilities that would come with being an artist, because I never thought I would be here. But I had done a bunch of markets. My art is in a local lodge here and is possibly going into another one. I've had businesses reach out about custom work. I've had businesses reach out about art crawls. And I am just so grateful for all the things that have happened for me. And you know, I'm able to create this extra income for my family, and this could grow into something where I don't need my current job anymore, you know, but I don't know. So it's kind of crazy to think about it, and how much it has changed my life already and might do in the future. So I hope that you guys can follow along during that, and see and support it. So yeah. But the biggest thing that I'm getting ready right now for is I am going to Reno in March for the Nevada Premier Sportsman's Expo. So it's a Reno Sportsman's Expo. I'm going there, and I'm going to be selling my art there and other related things like my cards and stickers. And I don't know if I'll bring calendars since it'll already be March. So that's kind of something that I probably won't do. But I will be there with a whole bunch of cool things, selling them. So I'm getting ready for that now. My wood burner dying has kind of put it to a halt, so I'm going to be working on, I think, sketching a lot more things while I wait for my wood burner to get in. So I'll probably keep you guys updated on that. I'll also probably do a day in the life kind of situation, stuff like that, on days that are more exciting, because right now it's not very exciting. So I had wood burning planned today, but my wood burner quit yesterday, so I'm kind of just sketching and cleaning and kind of figuring out my plans on what to sketch and what I want to take with me. So yeah. Anyway, I'm getting ready for Reno. I'm super excited. It's going to be, excuse me, oh my gosh. It's going to be March 6th through the 8th. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the actual dates that the event's for, but not the dates that I have to leave and do all that stuff. So it's March 6th through the 8th, and it's at I don't know the convention center name, but it's by the Atlantis Resort and Casino in Reno. It's literally right next door. You can walk to it from a sky bridge from the casino. Um, so that's where it's gonna be. I'm super excited for this. I've never traveled out of state for anything, especially with my art. Well, I've traveled out of state for things, but not for my art. And so I am very excited. I'm very nervous, super nervous. So I'm hoping that it all works out and I can make my money back that I spent on going down there and get my face and name out there a little bit more. So yeah, but I just wanted to introduce myself, talk about what I do, and kind of let you guys know that I'll be here updating you and uploading new videos as much as I can, because I really want to start having a different platform for things. So yeah, thank you and hope you have a great day.